It would be pretty boring if all homes looked the same, which is why we're celebrating some of the world's most unusual properties. From properties dressed floor to ceiling in black to mesmerizing mansions that appear plucked from the pages of Dracula. These ghoulishly gorgeous Gothic homes are sure to bring out your dark side, so let's go ahead and take a dive in. Up first, we go to Kat Von D's Gothic Mansion in California. When famous tattoo artist Kat Von D listed her Gothic mansion in January of 2022, the property went almost viral. But not because of the home's dramatic facade or stunning interior. The house mainly gained interest because of its blood red swimming pool. So let's go take a tour and check out this seriously cool garden and mansion behind it. The magnificent mansion lies in the Hancock Park neighborhood of LA and was purchased by Von D in November of 2016 for $6.5 million. The three-story Queen Anne Victorian was built in 1896 by the American businessman Isaac Newton Van Nuys. Amazingly, the beautiful home was actually picked up and moved to its current location in 1915 by Isaac's son, J. Benton Van Nuys. Spanning almost 13,000 square feet, it's overflowing with striking design elements and Gothic decor. There's a grand Gothic Victorian entrance salon, mesmerizing ballroom, timber-clad library, a dark and dramatic kitchen, a formal dining room, 13 impressive bedrooms, and 10 bathrooms. Key design details include the home's antique furnishings, decorative ceilings, stained glass windows, crimson red accents, and velvet drapery. Not to mention its statement wallpapers, some of which are decorated with bats. There's no denying this home is Halloween ready. Yet it's all about the backyard. The estate is enclosed by black and gold railings and boasts a stunning landscape garden, as well as this ultra cool blood red pool. Far from being a gimmick to attract buyers, it's clear from Von D's Instagram that the pool is a permanent fixture. The spooky home hit the market for a cool $15 million, but was then later reduced to $12.5 million later in the year. Despite its popularity, the property failed to sell, and it's currently still available right now. Up next, we go to this Victorian Gothic Townhouse in California. This gorgeous period home lies in the city of Berkeley, California, and quickly became a highly popular listing when it hit the real estate market in August of 2021. Originally marketed for $1 million, it was soon removed from the market before reappearing with a bumped up price to $1.2 million in April of 2022. The following month, the house had trouble selling, and we're not at all surprised because this pad is pretty different. Originally constructed in 1898, the modern home has undergone a spectacular renovation, bringing it into the 21st century while remaining sympathetic to its origins. Today, the custom-designed Victorian, which stretches over 2,500 square feet across 3 floors, showcases classical details alongside sleek contemporary touches that were influenced by both farmhouse and Scandinavian design. Perfect for bringing out your inner goth, the home's interior design is mostly black with chic hardwood floors, soaring ceilings, statement light fixtures, and bronze switches, adding to its sophistication. The dark kitchen is perhaps the property's finest space thanks to its marble surfaces and sleek, handleless storage units. The space is separated from the living room via a floor-to-ceiling double-sided fireplace formed from concrete, the ultimate modern accessory. Elsewhere, you'll find 4 large bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a gorgeous home office, a renovated attic space, a mudroom, dining room, and laundry room. There are also several exterior balconies that overlook the lovely backyard, where a swimming pool, play zone, and a hot tub can all be found. Whether you're a fan of the black walls and furnishings or not, there's no denying that this Gothic townhouse is definitely worth the $800,000 it's for sale for. Up next, we go to this all-black beauty in Illinois. Nicknamed the Goth House, this black beauty in Lincoln, Illinois has seriously cool dark side. The unusual octagon-shaped home was built in 1993 and boasts an exterior covered with deep black siding, tiles, and windows. As for the interior, this weird and wonderful home will take your breath away. Inside the 1,600 square foot home is decorated from top to bottom with paint and furnishings in the darkest hues the homeowner could get their hands on. Far from being a Gothic paradise though, the listing agents and the Realty app suggested that the owners were aiming for a very modern, clean, and unique look, something that they definitely achieved. The beautiful black home has no square rooms, and the main floor benefits from a large foyer, an open-plan living and dining area, and the gallery kitchen with granite countertops. Head up the home's spiral staircase and you'll find 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. A master suite boasts a soaring cathedral ceiling and a stunning monochrome bathroom with double vanity and a tiled walk-in shower. The master suite is the ultimate sanctuary for sleeping thanks to its ample skylights and blackout blinds. There are 3 separate exterior decks, while the half-acre garden offers an attached garage. The property landed on the market in December of 2021 and sold for $200,000, which was $10,000 over the asking price. Up next, we go to the Carson Mansion in California. Considered one of the most photographed homes in the world, this incredible piece of architecture not only has one-of-a-kind facade, but an amazing history. After making his fortune as a redwood lumber baron, William Carson commissioned the dramatic Gothic-style mansion in 1885. It lies on a prominent lot in the Old Town Historic District of Eureka, California, and quickly became an iconic attraction within the city. A fine example of Victorian design, the 4-story, 18-room residence boasts a soaring tower, while its aesthetic references Gothic, Italian, and French architecture. Inside, things are equally as dazzling. Colorful 19th century artistry can be found throughout, including the ornate central staircase that lies in the foyer with its vibrant stained glass panels. Other details include oak and cherry moldings, multiple fireplaces, gilt mirrors, and period wallpapers. According to sources, the house spans over 16,500 square feet and housed 3 generations of the Carson family until it was sold in 1950 for just over $35,000. In the 1940s, the residence had been in danger of being demolished when the last of the Carson family vacated Eureka. Since then, the mansion has been masterfully restored to its original splendor and transformed into an esteemed private members institution known as the Inghamore Club. Luckily, the new owners retained many of the home's most impressive features, including the original oak table and carved fireplace mantel found in the dining room. Carson had the dining set designed and the ceiling painted in extravagant metallic gold. Even to this day, the mummified mansion continues to capture America's imagination, and several replicas have been produced, including Disneyland Railroad Tower, which was inspired by this mansion. Up next, we go to the Witch House. With a name like the Witch House, it's easy to understand why this formidable residence has gained somewhat of a reputation. Located in iconic Salem, Massachusetts, the property was once home of Jonathan Corwin, one of the judges involved in the Salem witch trials in 1692. As one of the most important historical buildings in America, it's also the only structure in the city with direct ties to the now infamous witch hunt era. The property was built around 1675, and Corwin snapped it up. 16 years later, he took on a crucial role in the witch hunt. More than 200 people were accused of being a witch. 13 of those were found guilty by numerous judges, while 19 were executed to their supposed crimes. This house has inadvertently become related with huge and shocking miscarriage of justice that occurred between February of 1692 and May of 1693. Today, the property is a museum that's open 7 days a week for self-guided tours. As soon as visitors step inside, they're instantly transported back to the 17th century, thanks to the wonderful preserved state of the building. Though its architecture, furnishings, and trinkets all from Corwin's era, those brave enough to head inside will be able to gain a deeper understanding of what life was like when the witch trials took place. The rooms are hauntingly lived in, with this bedroom still boasting its linen and the Buffy the Vampire style bed. The kitchen table is laid with crockery and cups, and the interior details seemingly as if they haven't been touched in centuries. Although Erie, the important historical home, is undoubtedly special. Up next, we go to the Black Victorian home in New York. You'd be forgiven for taking one look at this spooky house and feeling the hairs on the back of your neck standing up. But once you step into the house, the beautiful black abode is extremely inviting. Let's take a tour through this beautiful mansion and check out the history behind it. The historic home was built in 1899 by famed Central Park architect Calvert Vaux. The property was designed for the prominent Hudson River school painter Jervis McEntee, who used the house both as his living quarters and his studio. Located in the West Chestnut Heritage area of Kingston, New York, the property is just 90 minutes away from Manhattan and benefits from plenty of privacy and seclusion. Inside the 3,500 square foot home has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, quirky living areas filled with original details and distinctive design elements. The main living entrance boasts tall ceilings and plenty of natural light, while the sunroom, formal dining room, and kitchen all offer wide plank floors, exposed brick walls, built-in bookshelves, and vintage fireplaces. Despite its age, the home has been meticulously redesigned to meet modern needs. The home's original features are complemented by contemporary furnishings, high-end appliances, and luxury finishes. For example, the primary bathroom offers a soaking tub, while the attic bedroom features beautifully dormer windows. Other plus points include the home's wraparound porch, the backyard hot tub, and alfresco kitchen. There is even a ground floor, 1-bedroom apartment with its own entrance. The house was listed in March of 2022 for $540,000. Do you think this is a good deal? Up next, we go to the sophisticated single-story home. The sophisticated single-story home is positioned in Melbourne, a suburb of Northcote, Australia. Attractive and stylish in equal measure, this home's exterior is finished with black siding and 3 peaked roofs, while the inside is light-filled and modern and entirely inviting. Everywhere you look, you'll spot high-end fixtures and luxurious furnishings thanks to a recent internal renovation. There's an entrance hall, chic living room, black kitchen with stainless steel appliances, dining room, family room, not to mention 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Many of the rooms are decorated in monochrome for a sophisticated Gothic twist. The on-trend bathrooms also feature a monochrome aesthetic thanks to their glistening floor-to-ceiling tiles and crisp white sanitary ware. Other plus points include the home skylights, beam ceilings, whitewashed wood-paneled walls, dark hardwood floors, and eternal glass and steel frame sliding doors, which lead out to the garden. How about this beautiful backyard though? The exterior space is perhaps the home's best asset, and the lovely garden is home to inviting friends over for events, not to mention there's a totally covered space finished with all-weather blinds, so you're protected from all the elements. There's also a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom annex, which would be a dreamy holiday home to either rent out or for family to stay over. Up next, we go to the Castle House in Minnesota. There's no denying that this imposing Gothic mansion is one of the finest historical homes we've seen. Standing proud on a beautifully landscaped double-corner lot in Stillwater, Minnesota, the Castle House has quickly become one of the iconic homes in the city. From its all-black exterior to its 4-story central spired tower, the fairy tale residence is one to truly be admired. The romantic Gothic revival, Second Empire Victorian home, was constructed in 1872 for City Attorney, Minnesota Senator, and U.S. Representative James Castle. Castle is said to have been influenced by similar mansions found in Washington, D.C., and the home was expertly crafted to meet its exciting standards. In 2015, the home's then owners undertook a 4-year award-winning home renovation, turning the historic mansion into what it is today. The 4,000 square foot residence boasts gorgeous living spaces decorated with refinished hardwood floors, ornate fireplaces, oversized sash windows, antique furnishings, and quirky light fixtures. The previous owners retained the home's original color schemes, adding vintage photographs to the walls, giving the impression that nothing has changed over 150 years. There's a light-filled hallway, a formal living room, a stunning chef's kitchen, 4 bedrooms, and 3.5 bathrooms. The home also has a few extras, including 3 covered porches, a large second-floor deck that sits above the restored front porch, and a secret underground tunnel that no doubt harbors plenty of secrets. If only walls could talk. The property was listed in June of 2019 and quickly sold for $485,000, which, in my opinion, honestly seems like a steal, even if you think Dracula's living in that basement. All right, everyone, I think that's gonna wrap this video up. Like I mentioned in the beginning, follow all my social media, and also 50% of the people who watch me don't subscribe. So just, if you're watching, just click the subscribe button. It's free, it means a lot. And then an alternative option would be to become a member, which costs a couple dollars, but then, you know, I'll be calling you guys, FaceTiming you guys, you get cool badges, you get exclusive videos. I'll be making videos that I can't show, like public channel. So you guys get a ton of cool features, and by clicking here and becoming a member. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys. Thank you for the constant support. Feel free to share this video on anything, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.